Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is having an absolutely fantastic day. My name is Bill Dickson. I'm the Vice President of Sales here at BAUER Compressors Incorporated, and I'd like to welcome you to FDIC 2025. Many people know BAUER Compressors as just a manufacturer of high-pressure breathing air compressor systems. Well, we're not. BAUER Compressors Incorporated is a technology-driven company. And what I want to do is take a few minutes of your time to introduce you to some of the technologies that make BAUER Compressors a global leader in the manufacture of high-pressure breathing air compressor systems. As I had indicated initially, BAUER Compressors is a technology leader in the manufacturing of high-pressure breathing air compressor systems. One of those technologies that I wanted to introduce you to is UNICUS 4i. It is a game changer in the manufacturing of high-pressure breathing air compressors. My generation was very much in tune to pressure gauges, line valves, and etc. Today's generation is using the cell phone technology touchpad, introducing you to UNICUS 4i. You'll notice there are no gauges, no valves on the instrumentation panel. Everything is controlled by a panel PC. Everything meaning from turning the compressor system on to off, to monitoring system operations. It enables the operator to control independent fill pressures and speeds within the fill station. It also enables all of the data to be stored in the cloud so that the fire chief or battalion chief, whomever is responsible for the equipment, has the ability to dial right into that compressor system to gauge what's going on with it, see who's been using it, and keep track of all of the records for NFPA. UNICUS 4i is the industry leader. Yet another technological innovation found only at BAUER Compressors Incorporated is our new bee detection gas monitoring system. It is a totally online gas monitoring system that works in conjunction with any BAUER high-pressure breathing air compressor. As you indicate or notice, you've got a fully digital readout of the quality of the air that the compressor system is generating and or creating. That information is pushed to a cloud-based platform specifically for the fire department. So it enables the fire department personnel to immediately analyze and check the quality of breathing air that they're getting out of their BAUER high-pressure breathing air compressor. The last product that I wanted to introduce you to is our compressor system called the Verticus Plus. You'll notice it is a nice, graceful package rather than the old bulky square products that you have seen previously in other booths, if you will. Verticus Plus is a sound attenuated compressor cabinet. This compressor, when it is up and running, is right about 70 to 75 dB. So we're taking into consideration people's sensitivity to sound. Moving a little bit further over, you have a CFS containment fill station or the plus fill station. Every one of the fill stations that BAUER manufactures is fully NFPA compliant. This particular product is equipped with cascade controls, is equipped with the air storage system on the back, maximizing the SCBA fill capability at the fire department. The last product that I wanted to introduce you to is called RFIDPro. I'm going to pitch it over to Tim Burgess. Tim is our regional manager for the Northeast part of the United States, a true champion on RFIDPro.
Thank you, Bill, for that introduction. And again, welcome to FDIC 2025 in the BAUER compressor booth. One of the things that we at BAUER have recognized is that there's difficulty in tracking the data pertaining to cylinders. You're filling the cylinders. We're looking at the old school method of following the OSHA protocols for tracking of the cylinders, but it's a very cumbersome way to do that. It's difficult to get into the system. It's difficult to find what cylinders are actually due for hydro or what cylinders are going to be going out of their service life. Looking at that, seeing that we can control through the SCBA filling the data of that cylinder, the lifespan of the cylinder, the hydrostatic test cycle of that cylinder, and any damage of that cylinder, we decided it was time for us as a leader in the industry to come on board and make an asset management tool that can be used for just that. So with that, what we have is an RFID system that we can actually put on with a handheld device or within our fill station on the UNICUS packages to actually track that data, record that data, and then punch out reports to the end user to ensure that they're following the protocol set forth by OSHA and NFPA. With the RFID system, you can have it in a handheld device, something as simple as a Droid or an iPhone, upload the app from the App Store. From there, it gives you the capability of actually being able to track that cylinder. Scan the RFID code, which matches to the serial number on the cylinder, which again, then will track that, put all the information into the cloud, storing that data for recovery at a later point. Very simple to use. Once we have that app installed on our phone, we're simply swiping up. We're going to touch onto an RFID tag. That RFID tag is going to be read by the device. From there, we're going to simply toggle through a couple screens, going through the NFPA reporting process and the cylinder check process for that. As we toggle through those different screens, we get an actual signature sign-off, continue to toggle through to the point where we now are at that recording of that data. All items meet the NFPA criteria for filling. We've checked that off, and that now is logged. That information then goes into our cloud for storage, for recovery at a later date, again, to meet the criteria of data logging for the cylinders. From there, you can go into the website, collect that information off your cylinder fill report. Once you click on the tab for the cylinder fill report, you're going to have the information of what was filled, not only back in time, but for current ongoing live status. So if you have multiple locations of different compressors throughout your fire department, you have mobile trailer systems. Once a cylinder is filled, that data immediately goes to the cloud and it's real-time live action data that you're capturing. If there's any issues or problems, we then can see what cylinders did not pass that test going through prior to fill that we did not actually get into for some reason, be it either cylinder damage, damage to the valve, out of hydrostatic test cycle, out of service life. From there, if we did have a cylinder that did not pass tests, we would then toggle back to our main screen, go to our cylinder inspection report. That cylinder inspection report will show us in the field as someone was filling a cylinder that there was failure to some type of an item within that cylinder. In this case, if we look at the top row, we have cylinder body damage. With that, that cylinder is going to go out for repair by an authorized facility for that particular type of cylinder for repair and or to completely remove that cylinder from service if required. If it is something that can be repaired, the repairs are made, and then from there it comes back. It will then go back in service after it is logged back in, received by the admin, and then we'll get a report on that where we can attach a repair order to that, getting the information that is going to show that that cylinder was repaired within the scope and the specifications for that cylinder manufacturer, bringing it back into service.
In summation, we hope you found the visit with us here at FDIC 2025 informative. We also hope you understand that BAUER is not just a compressor company, that we are a technology-driven company. We hope you found the information informative. You can find additional information on our website at BAUERfire.com.